You know you're in backwoods Wisconsin when there's a tractor driving down the road. Morning everybody, happy Friday, it's wedding day. Packing up all the gear, headed out, just got out of the shower. I remembered to do my hair this time. Super excited for today, it's gonna be a long day. After yesterday's video about me being stressed about everything going on, I feel a lot more relaxed this morning, took a nice shower, had some good sleep, and ready for the day. So can't wait to get to it, can't wait to bring you along on this wedding day and kind of show you how I do everything. Thanks for joining me. Alright, we are on our way to the wedding. Thankfully this wedding is actually local right here in Milwaukee, just about a half hour outside of town. And I do weddings all over Wisconsin, and I even go up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which is where I'm originally from. So kind of willing to go anywhere, wherever the weddings will take me, and I really enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. It's always a good time, and it's fun capturing the moment for the couple and being able to share with them their day, because those days go by so fast. I've been married for over 3 years, and it really does go by fast, and that's why I think photographers and videographers are so important, especially videographers. I mean, people kind of tend to steer away from them. Not everybody wants one, but, and again, I'm obviously biased, but I think they're even more important because pictures are a still image, and a video is motion. It's real time, it's audio, it has everything that went on that day. Things that you didn't even know were happening that day that I'm able to capture are happening. And especially, I always do this kind of special personal messages video. It's a video where I interview the wedding party, the bride and groom, their parents, and if I have time, doing grandparents and other guests of the wedding, and kind of let them do a little special message or shout out or share a funny story or wedding marriage advice or anything. And those are always super fun because, and honestly, probably one of the most special videos, because I've had grandparents that have passed since my wedding, and I know a wedding that I just did last year, they had a grandparent pass, and I did an interview with the grandparent, and it's special to have things like that to look back on. So if you're interested in wedding videography for your wedding day, if you want me to capture it, I'd love to do so. We can chat, comment below, or send me a private message wherever you're seeing this video. I'd love to capture your special day. I'll go anywhere to be able to do that for you. Super excited to share with you today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You know you're in backwoods Wisconsin when there's a tractor driving down the road. Alright, first order of business is bridal prep. I am headed to the sister of the bride's house, and the girls are getting ready there, doing some hair and makeup, and I go in and just kind of get some establishing shots. I do my interview with the bride as she's getting ready, just ask her a couple questions about her and her relationship, and how, if she's excited for the day and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna head over to the groom's house and do the same thing with him. Wrapped up with the girls, we're headed off to the guy's house now, about 10 minutes away. It's really nice, this location and wedding, everything's kind of really close to each other. They're getting married at a park that is just 5 minutes from where the girls are getting ready, and that's also where the reception is going to be. Picture location isn't far. I really like when locations are really close to each other. Makes everything easier for hauling equipment and just kind of getting around throughout the day. I can kind of figure out my timing and whatnot. So session with the girls was great. They got all their hair and makeup done. I did my little interview with the bride, and just I don't do too much with the guys, so I'm just headed over to there to make sure I get the groom's interview and knock that out of the way. Maybe do a few shots of him, you know, getting his jacket and tie on and tying his shoes and whatnot, but I don't do too much with the guys. So after I do the guys interview, we're gonna head on over to the park, set up for the ceremony, get prepped and ready. I do a multi-camera setup for the ceremony, so I want to make sure that I'm all set with that, and that way when the bridal party gets there, I can just focus on them, get some more prep shots, the bride getting her dress on, the guys kind of hanging out and stuff, and be all ready for the ceremony. So It's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. It's 59 degrees, which it only said it was supposed to be like a high of 53, so that's good. The sun's starting to peek through a little bit. It's nice overcast, great for lighting. Got my jacket because it's supposed to be like down in the 40s later this evening, but overall, beautiful start to the day. Coolest thing about drones nowadays is that you literally just hit a button and it comes back to right where it took off. Literally comes back to right where it took off from. That's it. We got the shot. All right, we just got to the ceremony location. You just saw my drone shot. I got a little tent over here set up for the bride to get dressed in. Little dinner pavilion going on. I think that's also where the ceremony is going to be. I'm going to have to scope it out. I always scope out my location when I get here, try to figure out where I'm going to set up different things. So this camera I'm actually going to use during the ceremony. We're setting up here, so I'm going to put you guys away for a little bit and we'll talk more about all the different shots that I get. Alright guys, so I just got home. It's been a very exhausting day. I just completely forgot to continue doing the behind the scenes. It got so busy. Like I said, this day goes by incredibly fast. After I did all the bridal prep, I got to the ceremony location, set up my ceremony location, and we did the ceremony. I have my 3 camera angles. I'll show them here so you can kind of see what my setup looks like. And we took some bridal party pictures. We went over to a park that wasn't very far, came back to the park, and things just went bam, bam, bam. We came back to the park, had dinner, we did the speeches, we did the dances, and it was just one after another. I didn't even have time to breathe or think about remembering to grab my camera that I used during the ceremony to kind of give you the behind the scenes look. So I'll kind of overlay some of that here so you can get an idea of what these videos look like. Once I actually edit the highlight video for this, I will link it in this video. You guys can watch it right up here. Actually, I think it'll be over here in this corner. Go ahead and click that and you can kind of see what the final product is. But thank you so much for joining me today. It's a very exhausting day, but a very fun day. Love was in the air, obviously. The couple was great, the family was great, everything went very smoothly. So I'm very excited to have a successful day, and I can't wait for the rest of the weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Make sure to like and share with your friends. If you know anyone who's interested in photography or videography or weddings or anything, make sure to share this with them. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody, and make sure to keep out there and get discovering.